Oh, yeah. Hold on. Here we are. I was wondering why that was loose. I was like, that is so loose. Hey, y'all. Hey. We're not going to get the full ocean behind me. Hi, hi, hi. I'm Vicky, and thanks for coming to the Denmark Vesey 6 number shake. What you're listening to now is the chess song, written by moi, arranged by moi, and sung by Alexandra Rhoda, neighbor's songstress. The night jumps from one square to another in an L shape. No, we're not playing chess. We're doing the Denmark VC 6 number shake. Either left to right, either left to right, either left to right, either left to right. King is the most important piece, though not the strongest. He can move one square in any direction. If he Happy Memorial Day. Then you lose the game. King is in checkmate. King is in checkmate. King is in checkmate. Yes. King is in checkmate. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. This is the Allegra Dance Group. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Champions is what you see. One king, one queen, two bishops, two rooks, two knights, two players. This video is edited by Matthew Gillespie and myself. Gonna keep on trying. I'll be the best. It was a big collab. The show neighbors. We had Parks Department. We had dance troops. We had everyone we had to get together. What fun. What fun. And what a great way to remember how the chess pieces move. Again, hi, old subscribers, new subscribers, window watchers, replay crew. And I hope those numbers worked for you for last week, but we're going to get some numbers today. But you know how we do. We talk about last week's numbers and what Tamika and I interpreted from the numbers. Yes. We didn't interpret anything different. And I'll read you what it is. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. We didn't interpret. Remember, okay, so let me tell y'all what last week's number. Did y'all see how big? Thanks for the love. I love. See how big this is? My daughter got this for me. So, hi, Ingen Kim. Hi, Sharilla Bop. Don't mean to laugh at your name, but I just can't pronounce it. Hi, y'all. Hi. So, is this bigger than the other one? The other one's like 12 years old. Anyway, last week's numbers was 65, 34. Let me make sure. Hold on. I did this before and I got the wrong numbers. When I do that, you guys should play the numbers. That's what you said. So I got the right numbers. 65, 34, 40, 40. No, these are not the right numbers. You know why? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Don't start me. Here's the numbers from last week. 69, 21, 2, 9, 37, and 23. Those are the numbers from last week. Now, what me and Tamika got from the numbers is, I'll have to read it to you. And I usually send Tamika. Tamika is our numerologist, and she's a scientist. And I put her link to her products on the post. And it says, hey, Queen, this week, Denmark VC 6-number shake numbers gave me Amistad strategy. And that was from the week before last, and it applies for this week. Amistad was Spain's black African human trafficking ship. The black Africans took control of the ship, but not knowing where they were, they depended on the Spanish crew to take them back to Africa, but the crew took them to America to sell. Oh, hi, Cinnamon. Hi, Hassan. Thanks for the love. The American abolitionists, using the Constitution, freed the human trafficked black Africans and sent them back to the continent. The Constitution guarantees its citizens the right to vote. I was taught it was my civic duty, ergo, voters are protected, and when the duty of voting is blocked, as citizens, we have the right to unblock it and sue the individual, the city, the state, or government for not protecting our constitutional rights. And then this is a new product that Tamika has. Oh, let me tell y'all about that. It gives you energy. I have to put it in my post on Facebook. But it gives you... Don't be mean to her. Oh, who's being mean to me? That's so good. Thank you. Oh, okay. They ain't mean to me. They mean to themselves. Thanks for the love. It's good for energy, but it's good for gut power. So let's get back to... And the link for Tamika's products is here. And of course, I'm going to show you all this to let you know that... Why would you come? Oh, okay. Y'all fight with each other? Oh, why y'all come over here to fight? Y'all gonna find another channel fight it. This is Denmark Vesey's old ticket from 1799 that he won. So anything and everything is possible. Thanks for the love. And what I want to tell y'all is Happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Now, y'all probably don't know the history of Memorial Day. This is Africans in America being parked. Yep. And there's going to be, when I developed it, the concept over 30 years ago, it was going to be a grand Memorial Day celebration. Thanks for the love. Because the first Memorial Day celebration was in South Carolina. It was the African Americans honoring the, thanks for the love, honoring the black African civil rights soldiers. And they did it for years. And then the government got a hold of it. And they said, oh, well, it's our Memorial Day too. World War I, but the original was African Americans celebrating the African American Union soldiers who fought and died for their freedom. And this is Africans in America theme park. And it's going to be one of this, my idea. I had to draw it myself. It's a concept. The name of the book is Tell the Truth, Shame the Devil. I had to put the concept in because I didn't know how to register idea. I didn't know anything about that. All I know was that I had to put it somewhere and put a number behind it. And I did that. And this would have been a great celebration. We'd have been marching all over the place. There'd been celebrations galore. And the truth about Memorial Day, we would have shared. And it was African Americans, South Carolinians, celebrating the Civil War soldiers. So that's awesome. And it would have been at Africans in America theme park. Let's see where we'd put it. See, when you come in, we have the African Village. Then we have Jamaica. Then we have International Food Court. Okay, here we go. It would be over by Heritage House. That's where, and here's Heritage House. Heritage House is over here. So the parade would be around this area. And then, you have the rides would be where the rides are. We have the section for the rides, where the rides would be. And it would be a great celebration. Oh, thank you. Thank you. A great celebration. So, I think about it every holiday, every African American holiday, and every holiday. I'm like, we could have been at Africans in America theme park, partying. And here's the thing: when you come in, you see the park is lit. But when you come in, you're coming into the villages of Africa. Yep, yep. Mm-mm-mm. And then we got the islands because we're diaspora. So here's all our diaspora islands: Jamaica, Haiti, Panama, Dominican Republic, etc., etc. Then we have Future World, which we architect buildings, stuff like that, and then rides and rides and rides and rides and rides. Yep. Oh, you're welcome. Yes. And I think about this every Memorial Day. Thanks for the love. I said, oh boy, we'd all be at Africans in America theme park right now. And because of Memorial Day, we would be celebrating, because I forgot my thought. What did Joe say? Oh, you didn't know? Yeah. You can look it up. You can Google and chat BET. It'll tell you. Yeah, and we would be having a big parade celebrating African American culture and history and the Civil War. Yeah. See, at African American theme park, we be doing Civil War reenactments. But see, our reenactments would be true because it would show the African American Civil Rights Union soldiers fighting. You know? And that's where that parade was. And then it became national, but they still have it down there. They'll probably have it. But the dates and stuff was changing. Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, y'all. You didn't know that, Jeffrey? Yeah, you can Google it. So, I just think of it all the time. How great it would be to be at Africans in America theme park. We'd have bands. We'd have drummers. We'd have musicians. We'd have artists. We'd have creators. We'd have it all as the innovators that we are. And we would just keep innovating and innovating and growing and growing and growing. And that was my wish. Yeah. Yep. And then for African American theme park, because, like they have hotels, and we starting from the ground floor, it would be like literally, you can come in like a camp space and camp out and go back and forth into the park and buy stuff and get stuff. And then we would have like so many things. I got to get back to the shake. Yes, Africans in America theme park. Yes. You'd be standing in line. Thanks for the love. You'd be standing in line. And behind you, you see the smoke rising. You can even smell the grill from the open fire cooking stuff. And I want an open fire. Oh, so you can go get anything. You walk into different countries, African countries. You have different storytellers telling you histories of them and of each of the countries and what you're eating and how good it is for you. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Thanks for the love. Yep. And we be doing Civil War reenactment where we the well, where we the ones with the guns. Yes. Because they taught that we didn't fight. They taught that we were just all sitting back, chilling out while the white people fought. But that's what the Memorial Day celebration was, to say, no, we fought. Yeah, we fought for freedom, for our freedom. Now remember, the America was fighting to keep the North and the South together, if they could have kept the North and the South together, it was all economics. It was all economics. People in the South was getting all this free labor. And people in the North, they had to pay for their labor. You see how that works? Almost like now. You see, I pulled this sweater out because upstairs it was cold. I'm down here with the lights and stuff like that, and now I'm like inside sweating. And this sweater was all set to go into the trunk until next winter. And boy, did it get cold. So 16 was our first number. Yes. Ooh. 14. Should have known it was a number we didn't pull out for what. I tell you, when they're usually tight like that. When I left upstairs, I was almost on freezing. Somehow I'm in this basement, and I'm on heat 'em up. Okay, the sweater is going into the basement. I mean, going to be packed away. I'm throwing it in the washing machine. I'm packing it away. If it's cold next week, I'm just coming down with a coat. Okay, so we got 16, 14. Okay, this is a repeater. This is a repeat offender. 50. Not an offender. None of the numbers are offensive. They're infinite. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. They go on and on and on and on. Yes. So y'all go out there. When I was younger, we did go have barbecues and stuff like that. I used to be the one that would have to go and reserve the space at the park. Say if the family decided we're going to barbecue at the park. So me and my daughter, because I'm an early riser, so we would be up and out, and we would go and find the space. And then we call everybody, go, you have to go find a phone booth, and then you call everybody and say, we're at such and such street, and da-da-da-da, and then they would come out and find us. Or if we decided to do Memorial Day at the beach, or like Coney Island or someplace like that, again, me and my daughter would get there first because we're early risers, and we would find the spot where we were, and then we would call everybody and say, we're at blah, 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 and then they would come and find us. But we did Memorial Day. Then as I got older, and I started focusing on the veterans, I did barbecue, because it's almost like burning, like a sacrifice. Every time you barbecue, it's like a sacrifice that you're sitting up and to the veterans. And y'all know I volunteered with the veterans for 4 years. 42. Okay. We did that big jump. 16, 14, 50, 42. That's a big jump. That's a jump. Okay. Now let's see what else we got. And we do the Denmark Vesey September shake. Y'all know why it's paper, right? Because Denmark Vesey his lottery ticket he bought was paper. So he says, do paper. And I said, I'm going to do paper, but then I'm going to put it in a plastic container. And he said, no, put it in a... He vibes. I don't hear voices. He vibes, put it in a paper bag. And this is an oldie. Because you can tell it's one. All these papers are like 3 years old. This year, they 4 years. These are well seasoned. That's what they used to call them in back days. And when you had the cards that are worn, they used to call them well seasoned cards. Thanks for the love. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And that's 12. So we got one more number. And I want to say thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, old subscribers. Thank you, replay crew. And thank you, window watchers, for dropping in and getting these Denmark Vesey 6 number shape numbers. Yes. Here we go. Wow. 10, which is one. One in the beginning or one in the back. And y'all know what I do with these numbers. I send them to. Is your goal at 1,000 subscribers? Hi, Jeffrey. I see you every Sunday when I come up. Is my goal 1,000 subscribers? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. My goal is to be here when people want to come through and get these numbers. My goal is to entertain. I don't know about. I know, but I do know something about that. Ain't there something with them agents? You got to get some agents, and you get with some agents, and then they hook you up. I'm too old. Yeah. Oh, hi, Lennox. Yeah, I'm too old, Lennox. That takes a lot of work to keep getting those subscribers up. Now, when I was doing my plays back in the play world, when I had to run back and forth to Manhattan and do all that kind of stuff, and I had that energy, and the internet was up, oh, hell yeah. I would be at 1,000,000 subscribers by now. But not looking at 70. I'm not, no. I filled auditoriums. But that was my energy. But they didn't have the internet then. And now I see, I love YouTube. I love, oh, you're really close? Thank you, Cinnamon. Thank you. You're at 992. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. But I'm too old now. I love YouTube. I'm on YouTube all of the time. I respect what these creators put into getting these videos out to us. I totally respect it. The energy that they put in that, I respect it. And of course, you know I love YouTube because I've seen little villages with nothing. YouTube creator go into that village. They go into that village, that YouTube creator, and start filming and doing shorts. And the next thing you know, they get those thousands of subscribers. And the next thing you know, all of a sudden the villages have different things. They have electricity. They have clean water. They have these YouTube creators. They put a lot in, and I don't got that energy. I had it. I had to use it in the play world, and yeah, that was it for us. I think I did one of my plays that I did a short on NBC, and they was talking about the play that I produced. That's the only proof that I have of it, because we didn't have like smartphones and all that stuff like that. And when I tried to get people to record it for me, even to pay them to record the play for me, it was a no-go. So no, thank you, Cinnamon. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, who is not Jeffrey, his name is Lennox. Thank you, Lennox. No, I don't got that energy. So here we go. 16, 14, 50, 42, 12, and 10. I'm going to send these out to Tamika, our numerologist and scientist, and she'll give me a prediction. But I have to let y'all know because, dear Mark Vesey, he be busy. He said, you didn't tell him how to play the numbers, because he always says, when you play the numbers for the state, you help the state. I mean, if you win something, thanks for the love. Excuse me, y'all. If you win something, great. The state wins too. And he always vibes to me, the garbage has to be picked up. So you make sure money go to the garbage pickup, because if not, it's going to be awful stinky. Yes, so he always says he likes to break it down into numbers. So it would be 1614, which is 1614. Now, if you can play that in combination, could be 1164, 1146, because he always says play straight and then play combination. Then we have 5042, which is 5042. And there's no double numbers there, so you play straight and then you combo it. Then 1210. Oh, thanks for the love. Oh, 1210, that 11201102. Thanks. That's how Denmark Vesey wants you to play. If you're going to play like the lotto, play your state numbers. Like we have here in Connecticut, we have the classic. So I try to get into that. It's not a lot of numbers in the classic, but whatever. Remember when Tamika told us that this is going to be lucky time? So I just think it's for this month. And she said it's a lucky time for us to play the numbers. Or where did I put that at? I can tell y'all exactly what she said. Let me see. Okay. Hold on. Give me a minute. Tamika said, okay, you better start playing the lotto. These are lucky times. That's what Tamika said 11 days ago. You better start playing the number. These are lucky times. So I just don't like playing like the Mega Million Powerballs and stuff. I don't play none of that anyway, but I don't suggest that because that is already directed to the red states. All the big Powerball, Mega Balls, they're all going to be directed to the red states because they need money. They're broke. And this is the way they keep them going and keep all this foolishness going. So I said, help the state that you live in. The state that you live in. Not the state that's going against you. And when you play like the Mega and the Power and stuff like that, if you look at the odds are, they always wind up in the red states. Oh, since when I was young. So, the Malfisi says, play your state numbers. Help your state out. And that's wherever your state is. 16, 14, 50, 42, 12, and 10. And thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, old subscribers. Thank you, replay crew. Thank you, window watchers. And I hope these numbers work for you. Look at our community board because that's where I put up Tamika's interpretation of the numbers. And if I get an interpretation of the numbers, I put it on the community board. And yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I get these numbers. I hope they work for you. Like I said, thank you, new subscribers, old subscribers, replay crew, window watchers. I hope these numbers work for you. I'm Vicky. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next Sunday. Ooh, thanks for the love. I'll see you next Sunday on the Denmark Vesey 6-number shake. Thanks for stopping in.